A lot of times people will bring me weird stuff and say, hey, if you can fix that, you can have it, or can you look at this for me, please? I really need this. And this was one of those items. No, it's just a cheap X-Acto Buzz pencil sharpener that wasn't working. And of course, I don't use wood pencils. I use mechanical pencils because by the time I buy a pack of wood pencils, it takes me years to use them, and they usually either rot, I end up having to throw them away or give them away. We use more of them when the kids were in school than we do now, that's for sure. I use either pens or mechanical pencils, long story short. I show this because it's a little different. Now you see on here, it's battery operated, but if you're looking far away, you really can't tell until you really get up close how to put those batteries in, and it's just barely indented in there. So when I opened this up, imagine my surprise when I found all 4 batteries in the same way. Now I'm showing this today because I wanted to show that there's a reason for this. When you put batteries in this way, of course, it's not going to work. But what I'm willing to bet is there's a strange phenomenon that's occurred with at least 2 of these batteries. Let's find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the batteries, and I'm going to put the 2 back batteries, which according to the thing are proper, and I'm going to take the 2 front batteries, and I'm going to put them together, which are put in wrong. And of course, I'm going to put this to the side. I'm not too sure about this. This video is not about repairing this little pencil sharpener. It's more about this, because this is a phenomenon that I ran across more along when I was doing fire alarm batteries than anything else. So I'm going to put this Selectrum 20 volts DC, and we're going to test the first battery that was put in correctly in the back here, and we get 1.5 volts. If I can hold my hand on it, there we go, 1.52, and our second battery is 1.3. So second battery not too good, but still okay. So I'm going to move them off to the side. Let's concentrate on the 2 that were put in improperly and left like that. What we have here is a phenomenon. If we put it on here, we notice that this battery is minus 0.27 volts. We put it on this battery here, we notice that this battery is minus 0.04 volts. And what we notice here is a phenomenon in where the battery has actually flipped polarity, where the positive and negative has flipped. I actually have to flip my probes around to get a positive reaction from the battery. Not a good positive reaction, a dead positive reaction, but little be known, the battery is now flipped polarity. These batteries can't really be used for anything, but this is, like I said, a common occurrence with some fire alarm batteries when they overcharge and discharge improperly. We would get batteries like that where they would start having negative voltage on them, or they wouldn't charge properly and the fire alarms would go crazy, unable to charge them. But I just wanted to show you that when you do put batteries in improperly, and they're going the wrong way, that things like this can occur, and you do get batteries that do flip polarity sometimes. Now these need to be disposed of properly immediately, because of course they can't be used, and if they continue, they're definitely without out of range of manufacturer specifications. So just wanted to show a quick video on that about batteries that do switch polarity. And just as a matter of fact, to add to people's curiosity, when you do put batteries in the pencil sharpener correctly, because I don't have a pencil, I had to go outside and find a stick, something safe to actually put in the pencil sharpener. When you do activate it, the little pencil sharpener, when activated properly, it's got to find the little activation switch here. When you do put it in, and you put the batteries in the correct order, the pencil sharpener does work. Works well, evidently, but just to show that the pencil sharpener does work, even after putting the batteries in backwards. Usually DC doesn't affect that, but case solved.